Hello, my darling. Welcome to the September 2025 Cosmic Color Forecast. And I'm so excited because we have a hugely powerful month ahead on so many levels. So September carries the energy of number nine. And it's not just one nine, there are three nines at play. And nine is associated with the color gold. So I've worn this for you. So as you are watching this, you're taking this frequency, this color in through your eyes. It's sending a message to your brain, and from your brain, it's sending a message to your endocrine system, and it is really going to support your whole endocrine system and your energy. And I really feel that this month's message is speaking to the soul, to the heart and soul of you, because ultimately that's who you are. You are heart and soul. So let me just go in to explain about these three nines and where do they come from. So we have nine, which is the ninth month of 2025, September. Then when you add up 9 plus 2025, so 9 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5, it comes to 9. And then when you add all those nines, the two nines together, you get 18. 8 and 1 is 9. And in numerology, well, in color numerology, which is I work with, we always come back to a single number. So we have three nines at play. We have the triple. And I'm getting here, this is like the triple goddess. Now, what does this mean? What this means is gold is about wealth. Gold is about completions. It's about endings and it's about new beginnings. In fact, there are probably no such thing per se as endings because every time something finishes, something new opens up. And we can see that in nature all the time. So, what this brings, this triple goddess energy, is what would you be feeling if you had a golden month? Like if you could be feeling golden, what would that look like for you? And this is something that I would invite you to spend some time in on, and not just from what you think, because that's also going out the door. It's like really going, okay, this month, if I was choosing golden days, golden opportunities, golden experiences, what would I be choosing? Because that's what the divine now wants you. I mean, gold is the highest frequency. It's the only color that you cannot learn. You earn it. And we all have earned this color. And I'm sure you're going to say, my God, we absolutely have. Now, the thing is, what you're going to do with this gift is up to you, okay? Because gold is this highest frequency. It's really going to ask you to step up, to own your worth, to raise your standards, to harness this power. Which what is this power? This power is love. It's light. It's clarity. And it's like that. This is like this is a month where you've been asking for this. You have been wishing for this. Um, Now you have it. You have what you've been wishing for. It's here. Now, what you're going to do with that, um, how you're going to harness that energy is actually going to determine what results, what experience you really are going to have. And this is up to each and every one of us because we're all different. So, what gold is doing for you really is that, and that's the other thing, gold is not doing anything to you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Gold is saying, let's question the status quo because actually you deserve better. Gold is inviting each and every one of us to to break free. It's like this is an energy of a breaking free, breaking cycles, breaking patterns, habitual behaviors, removing. So this month is about liberation. It's a liberation of your soul. And the question here actually as well is for that, this feeling of liberation is like, what would you love to be free from? What would you absolutely love to be free from? And what this is doing, I'm connecting as I'm connecting up here in the higher heart because the higher heart is where the intuition comes in through. And this is why our heart here must be open to fully access the higher heart. And when you are accessing all of that, everything and anything is possible. Like it's like this is, true liberation, a great sense of being like unstoppable. So, what Gold is saying, it's tapping us on the shoulder and it's saying, hey, I'm here for you to remember who you truly are on a soul level. It is saying also, who are you, like who, the parts of you, um, what parts are actually are you willing to release, right? So the parts of you that you are no longer willing to be, I think that's actually it. The you that actually I no longer want to be like that, or I no longer want to have that, because what we have in our life is a direct correlation to the frequency and the energy of who we currently are in the past and in this moment. And we have a huge possibility to come in and into this life, into this golden energy of September and just clear our act up and claim what is divinely yours by divine right, which is prosperity, liberation, freedom, unstoppable, um, energy, and really looking at what has been normalized here. And it's uh, to keep us safe, but it's keeping us caged. So there's a bit of an uncaging as well that's happening this month. And I don't know if you can feel the energy because I'm feeling the energy as I'm transmitting this to you. So on top of that, we also, for fear of us not having enough, we also have the eclipse season. And this eclipse season is about rewriting your story. So the energy is intense because the energy is ripe for the picking. You're ripe for the picking. And what it means is that actually you're going to have to choose you. You are going to, and I think, again, conditioning is that we're doing things maybe to keep the peace, to conform. Like, are you really, what you're doing, are you every day choosing you? Because the conditioning has been, it's too selfish. And it's time now to be self-full, to use this. And this intensity, by the way, the intensity that I'm picking up in is bright, right? It's light. So if you think about the sun coming in intensely shining, like it does not, you can't deny this, like you can't deny the sun when it's out in full force. And also it reveals, you can see things, like you can even see, I know in my lounge, I can see, oh, there's dust there that needs to be cleaned. And this is happening in our life this month. It's going to reveal things that you are going to have to do something about. Like I have to clean the dust. What this is about is that there's also a shifting gear. It's shifting everything that isn't in harmony with your soul. So it's like whatever is going to happen this month for you, I would not be worrying. I'd be giving thanks because the divine only has you let go of something that is draining the life out of you or that's preventing you from really living from this place of freedom, liberation, blissfulness. It's like, who wants to be living? You want to be alive. And so this is what this month is about. So breathe that color in, wear that color. Ask yourself every morning when you wake up, I am happy and grateful to be having a golden day. What would that look like? Show up for the golden energy every single day of this month. And let's see, and I'm getting ringing in my ears because the energy is so high frequency. And how are you going to do that? It's actually very simple. It's about being true to your heart and your soul. That's if I had one line about what this month is about, that's what it is. Be true to your heart and soul, and everything else will fall into place. So there is no logic, there is no fear, and there's also no, like taking your attention off the external noise and the expectations that have been put on you from other people and even from society that, in my view, are false identities, right? So, your job, in order for you to live from this heart and soul, is to really manage your mind, right? Because your mind will only ever reflect what it already knows and what it already sees. But your heart knows a frequency that your mind can't access. I'm going to say that again. Your heart knows a frequency that your mind can't even access. So you can forget about the logic and reason. No matter what your logic and reason tells you, it doesn't matter because the truth is your heart knows. And the logical mind can't connect with that level of frequency. So as a result, it doesn't matter, right? So I always say, don't concern yourself about what you know. Concern yourself about what you don't know, because that's what is the driving force for you in your life. So it's like acting from this place of playfulness, curiosity, becoming more conscious and present in your body, in your energy, giving it to yourself, because you know what? If you don't give it to yourself, nobody else will. So know that what we have the gift of this month is we have the gift of this higher power. And this higher power is within you and it's around you all of the time, 24 hours a day. So it's not about looking outside for the answers, it's coming inside and connecting in with the soul of who you are and your intuition, your inner guidance and inner knowing. So, what is gold going to do for you this month? It's going to say, what it's going to ask, because you're obviously in charge, but it's going to ask you to remember. Remember who you truly are. You are spiritually empowered. Be in your spiritual authority. Do not give the power of the external. You already have inside in you. It's inside in you. It's not outside of you. It's inside of you. You have everything inside of you to manifest your most prosperous, beautiful, soulful path. You have it already in you. So for that to access that which is already inside of you, you've got to let go of the external that's determining what's possible, which is limited. But if you're focusing on your inner, it's unlimited. This is something that we weren't taught in school. We were taught to learn things off, to listen up, to not question too much, to do what you're told. And this now must be fully released, right? Letting go of those external authorities. You are your own authority. And this truth, the truth that is, when you shift within you, automatically you'll start to see your outer world change. Your outer world has absolutely no choice, only follow the directive that you're giving it. So I want us to take a breath in here for a minute, and I want you to connect with your heart. And when you connect with your heart, deep, deep within your heart is a hidden golden light, a beautiful diamond golden light. And letting that expand through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, into your energy, into the room you're in, the home you're in, the street you're in, the country you're in, out through the whole wide world and out to the galaxies. And as you sit in this energy, I want you to receive a message. That's going to support you this month. And not to be afraid of the endings and the new beginnings, because they're fresh starts. When one door closes, another always opens. A higher one. A higher one is opening this month for each and every one of us. Just notice as well, even like, is there, any limited version? So that version, whatever that aspect of you is, that could be limited. So this one version of you is leaving, and a higher version of you is coming into place. Feel it. So what I'm being shown is like, those moving what are they called? Moving walkways. This is what I see. I feel that we're on a walkway, and you're moving away from trust, because the trust asks for external validation. You're moving into faith, completely different ball game. Faith does not question, because it's got certainty. It knows that whatever is happening for the highest good, and that the divine has their highest good in mind. So moving into faith. What also this is about, for you to be able to really embody this faith, it's become the sacred rebel, who's no longer conforming to the lies of lack and limitation that we've been fed. So you're not torturing yourself anymore with these horror stories, right? Your mind and society is repeating these stories that are not true. They're false. So now you're going to anchor with me fully into your heart, into divine wisdom that is within you, into that higher power that has always been there protecting and guiding you. And this time you're going to fully allow it. You're going to say with me if it resonates, okay? I break free from any conformity. I release the addiction of doubt or self-question. I let go of any guilt or self-sabotage. I now command, declare, and decree that from this day forward, I respond to life in a way that is more soul honoring, soul fulfilling, and true for me. No longer from the expectation of others or society that's been projected on me. Just breathe that in again, this truth. What's also going to be very important this month is you taking care of your health. Why is this? For your body to be able to hold the higher frequency and be available for the higher reality, your body must be able to hold that frequency. And so our body is our temple. And I've had a kind of realization actually recently about actually the line about, your health being your wealth. And in fact, health is the gateway to wealth. It is so true because if you're not healthy, you haven't got the energy, it affects your frequency, it affects your clarity, your focus. Your health actually is the gateway to your wealth, to your soul's fulfillment. It's hugely, hugely important. So it starts with how you're treating your body, your energy, your well being. And when you raise your standards in this area, you will find that wealth actually starts to flow like like you've never seen before. So this month, because we're in the energy of gold, which is about wealth, it's going to start with your health. And you will see the wealth of opportunities, the wealth of energy that you will actually experience. And I'd love you to kind of play around with that. Where are you being called to tend to your health so you can feel wealthier from the inside out? So, the other thing we're going to touch on as well is around where, like guilt, that's another program. I find actually guilt is very much programmed into the Irish psyche. So it's like what this month is going to ask you, and guilt actually is a wasted emotion as well. But it's really now this month Gold is saying we are going to focus on any areas of your being where you're feeling a bit guilty. So you're going to be asked to honestly look at this. Like, where are you? What's keeping you small, sabotaging you? Where is that maybe spilling into your relationships? And it's like you're doing that because you're feeling a bit guilty or you're being made do things out of guilt. Release the guilt for anyone that is holding on to it because guilt is a cage, right? I'm just bringing that, just removing that actually. So this is also around conformity as well. Guilt is a form of conformity. Lovely. Don't know, can you feel that release there? Stepping out of these cords that I can see of that have been keeping you limited. We're going to say this. May the power of the infinite surround me, protect me, pervade me, and direct me this month. Deep breath and release. Lovely. Very good. So just sit here, move your shoulders up and down. Wonderful. So what this month is saying, it's saying you are a soul. You are heart and soul, and you are being invited to operate from that. Now, I've been working behind the scenes for many months, probably 3 months at this point, 4 months, on an upgraded soul color personality and prosperity blueprint. And this is going live this month. So I'm going to put the link in here for you to access your upgraded soul color personality, which will really help you in embracing the soul of who you are, because your soul color personality is your soul's identity. And then in terms of the blueprint, there are three other soul colors that are really driving the soul that you are. So you have been, the color you've been born with is the fuel. This fuels you on a soul level so that you're fulfilling the soul identity you came here to fulfill. And the soul is actually about leadership. There's different ways. If we can actually own that we're all leaders, we're all responsible, we're all like our own natural CEOs. But each soul color, of which there are 9, each soul color personality leads in a completely different way. And when you understand how the soul of you is meant to lead, then actually you become more of your true self. And I will be expanding on this in the coming weeks. I plan on doing a masterclass to really share and give you some understanding on this. Or you can also have a private, bespoke one-to-one session with me, and we will go deep into the specifics of your soul because we're all different, individual. We're not the same. So this is going to be important because the surface level living, the surface level healing is literally it's of no use anymore. It's they're all kind of temporary fixes. What's happening now is we are all being called to really go deep and connect with the soul identity, clear what's getting in the way, and anchor into a higher timeline. And this is what's happening in these soul sessions. I had Kaya, who I gave a soul session to recently. When she booked in, she was really looking for something different. She went in with a kind of a sense of curiosity, an open heart, and what she left with from these sessions were clarity, inspiration, confirmation as well about a lot of things she kind of knew but wasn't sure about. A renewed sense of alignment came in, and every message that came through for her in that session was really relevant and timely and gave her the courage to step into the wholeness of her soul unapologetically. And this was really like an activation. So it's like in this moment, for us to be able to step into the fullness of our soul, it's important to have someone like me who is heart and soul led and is able to transmit and give you specific tools to understand and your soul's map, because also in this upgraded soul color blueprint and prosperity path, you get a soul map and you can see then what you're actually here to integrate and work with and what you're here to create. And with that, you're actually no longer wasting your time in the self-questioning, because when I speak to the soul and you will fully understand it. So what I'm finding is that, there's no more going around in circles. There's no more talking about the change. Yeah, I'll do it, or prioritizing even your health, saying, yeah, I want to be healthy, but you're actually not making healthier choices. This is about change, actually making those changes and understanding there's no point in waiting until you're ready, because the truth is you'll never be ready. You've got to take the leap of faith and go with what you're being guided, because what this is going to do, and particularly this month, it's going to be liberating. It's liberating you. It's breaking you free, because it's your time to rise. So if I was to leave you with a mantra to integrate for this month, it's like, I honor the endings. I trust the beginnings. I live from faith, not fear. I rise into the energy of gold that is aligned with divine truth. Take a deep breath and release. Cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. Bring your hands in the prayer position over your heart to balance the left and right hand hemispheres of your brain and your energy. Move your hands up above your head, over your third eye, over your heart again, down over your solar plexus and down into your base, anchoring you into your earth star, holding you in the highest love. So that is it for me, my darlings. Share this with anybody that you feel would benefit. I feel this was a really powerful one this month. I know they're all powerful, but this feels like a treble, forceful, empowering one. And take lots of deep breaths. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of good quality water, and be open to the magic. This is magical time, and it's here for you. Your job is to choose you. So if you would love a session with me privately, I'd be delighted to work with you. I will put the link into this video. Let's do this. Here's to a fantastic golden September. Mwah! Take care.